Bearded Respect, number 112. Balloons, huh? I'm Scott, Mr. Bearded, and we've got Jason over here and Mike down here, and we will be right back after this intro video.
What is up?
Oh, not much.
Hey, everybody.
Jason, hi to these fine people in here. Hopefully we weren't running.
Yeah, we got who's first on my screen, Becky. This is Brew City.
Hey, honey.
What's up, Becky?
First. And we got Jacob, Jacked Up Leather Works.
Hello there.
Max McKenzie.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me.
Good to see you. TV. See ya.
What's up, TV?
Hello.
Robert.
No way.
What's up, Robert? Jason. I think you're out of practice.
Yeah.
There was two ahead of Becky. We've got.
Well, that's why I said that was on. That's on my screen. She was first, so I'm missing it.
Jeffrey.
Okay. I'm not out of practice. That's just what my screen shows.
Okay.
So let's see. I was at
Phil. Yeah, big Phil.
I was here at Phil.
What's up, Phil?
Send you to Jesus.
Now we got Steven.
Chief.
Bearded Chief.
Excellent.
We got Ellie. Hey, Ellie.
What's up, Ellie?
Hello.
We got Chris.
Hello.
Hey, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
True North Beard. Max. I got Max. Chief. There's Rich.
What's up, Rich?
Hello.
Phil says Jason must be out of coffee.
Huh?
Phil says you must be out of coffee.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm always out of coffee. Hey, Dynamite.
What's up, Tyler?
Big Stu.
Chris, what's up?
I don't have friends. I got family.
Hey, Matt. Good to see you.
Matt. What's
Matt.
up? Pittsburgh crew.
Bayou Beard Life.
Bayou.
Hey, Will.
How you doing?
Hey, Lee,
Maybe I am insane.
EDC.
Maybe I am insane. And maybe it's time for you to find out.
Sarah.
Hey, Tara.
So, Tara,
Hello there, children.
Oh, yeah, you weren't here last week. I was on last week.
Yes,
I was vertical.
he was on here last week.
Hello, murderer.
Yep. 23rd is fast approaching.
sure is Tyler. Next week, Tyler was featured on Dan's show last night.
Oh,
On what's it called? The grooming tips.
oh,
No.
can't remember what it's called now.
My mind.
Yeah, you just screwed us all up.
That's the one I don't watch normally.
Yeah, Tyler was on there and looking good, man. Looking real good.
No way.
Blue collar
Sure, you
bearded.
did be called a murderer.
Beard Advice Live.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. Yes, I did get.
And Tara wants to know.
Becky said it was long overdue.
Scott.
She was sick of my long hair, but then after I got it cut, she was missing my long hair. So
It looks good though. It looks really good.
yeah, pretty
Well
short at
groomed.
top. But
Well groomed.
it'll get cut again on April 20th
Why?
for the charity event with Baldrick's. We talked about it last week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Gotcha. Yep.
Thank you.
And I am caught up.
All right. Yeah, Robert Allen got it. Beard Advice Live.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that was actually 420 for that event until just now.
Mm.
That's also True North's anniversary. It's 420.
Yeah.
Former Intercontinental Champion of the World,
Hey,
Macho
Josh.
Man.
Josh Ricks, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah. I guess I'll be a renegade for the day, but I'll be with my chapter president DQ down there. Respected murder.
I missed this. I missed what happened with the murderer.
I used this
Yeah.
Hello, murderer.
on
Oh,
Tara, and she's like, "Was I
okay.
just called the murderer?"
Okay, gotcha.
Do we have anything else
Okay.
before we bring the guest on?
Stay
Okay.
tuned for a release this weekend,
Oh,
Sunday.
yes.
The Bearded Respect collab with True North Beard Care. It's going to be pretty awesome on Sunday. Our first collab, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you haven't seen the labels, they actually look pretty sick.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Tara wants the murderer soundbite just for her. I could probably do that.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this collab. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and from what Chris said, he's surprised he likes it. Well, it wouldn't normally be his cup of tea, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if Dagan's here. Sometimes he's got meetings or he works or.
Yeah, I think tonight's his
Postmaster.
Yeah, master class, master speaker class, if I remember correctly.
Hey, Donald.
Hey, Donald. What's up, man? Great to see Jason on screen. Yep. Taste Masters. No, it's Toastmasters.
That's what I thought. Toastmasters.
Yeah. I don't think it's Taste Masters. I could be wrong, but I think it's Toastmasters.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hey, Garrett.
How you doing, Garrett?
Garrett, what's up, man?
No way.
Oh, we got like a second shift of viewers tonight.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Hi, Terror, I guess. You can now call her Murderer, I guess. Oh, that's funny.
Ooh, look at this. Wow.
Well, that's the plan. She's just got to let me know if she needs any help getting that all straightened out.
Yeah.
Toasters, tasters, it's all the same to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Hello, murderer.
All right, so who we got tonight?
We have Bearded Clayell.
Howdy, everybody.
What's up, Clayell?
I'm super honored to be here. I really, really, really appreciate it. I've been watching y'all's live stream now for a while, and I really appreciate y'all letting me be here.
Well, thank you for coming on. It's an honor for us to have you on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you go by Clayell or?
Well, normally in my everyday life, people call me Clay, but Clayell is my name. I only know of two, my grandpa and me, and I was named after him, and I'm proud to have it.
Cool.
Yeah, you definitely won't see too many doubles of that.
No, my usernames are simple. I don't stray away.
Username available.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Matter of fact, on Instagram, the only reason that I'm Clayell2 on Instagram is years ago I signed up as Clayell and forgot what or how I did all that. So
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Yeah.
I'm named after both of my grandfathers, actually. My middle name is Alan, and my grandpa on my dad's side was Alan Christie. Thank you, Chris. You know,
So
Chris has been super, super supportive of Small Batch News since the beginning. Even though True North was just on last episode, it was the first episode with True North.
Mm-hmm.
They're super supportive of everybody. It's
Yes,
just
they
wonderful.
Yeah.
Because you know Chris is everywhere on social media anyway. So
yeah.
I think there's actually 5 Chris's. Because
oh yeah,
5 Chris. That's why you never see him.
oh yeah,
5 of them.
yeah.
And
There's a Facebook Chris and an Instagram Chris and
Right.
the Instagram Live Chris. Yeah,
And a
and then
YouTube
there's
Chris.
the YouTube Chris.
And then there's a Chris making beard oil.
Yeah. One of these days, we're going to be able to prove that because he's going to go live on Instagram at the same time he's commenting on a place like this.
We'll get out of sync.
Yeah.
And he always does these Instagram lives, and I always, half the time I get it right after it ended.
Yeah. I join them every once in a while when I can. They're entertaining.
Yeah. Yes. They're amazing.
Yes, they are.
Very supportive
Yes,
of
they
the
are.
beard community.
Yes.
Well, ready for 5 questions?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
And here we go.
All right, Clay, what was your favorite toy as a child? What was that one toy that you always played with?
I played with Masters of the Universe quite a bit. I was a big He-Man fan. I had the Beast Man with hair, with actual hair, not just the hair that was stenciled into the plastic or molded into the plastic. So, yeah, I'd have to say Masters of the Universe.
Cool. Okay. All right. What was so for those that don't know, Clay has a show called Small Batch News. What was your inspiration for that? Like, what kind of gave you that idea to become a beard caster?
You know, I appreciate that. That's the first time I've heard that. You know, I was reviewing. There's 3 reviews on my channel, and I've left them up on purpose because it really shows how bad of a reviewer I really am. So I was sitting around and I was talking to Kyle from Bearded Brood and Tattooed, and I was, we was going back and forth, and that day anyway, and I was airing out my frustrations about, what I didn't like about reviewing. And one of the main things is I would do a review on a company, and then that night I would put in another company's oil, and I would think, man, I want to do a review on this, but I have to wait. I can't do a review every day. If I wear a company every day, I'll have a review. I can't do that. And so I was like, why can't I just talk about multiple companies at the same time? Because I love them all. And I don't compare company to company. I'll compare scents and stuff like that and oil blends within a company. But I don't compare companies because I love them all. So I thought one day I was like, I think something come up on Facebook, and it was a Saturday, and something came up on Facebook about some event that was coming up. And I thought, well, I could do that. I could tell people about what's happening in the beard world and about what's happening in these small batch companies. I don't want to do the big companies and everything because they don't need my help and they pay for advertising. But since I can't spend hundreds of dollars on beard oil, my gift back is to show people what these companies have to offer. And I love doing it. But it was a Saturday, and it took me a week to gather up information on multiple beard companies, talking to owners and stuff like that. And then that next Saturday was the kind of the pilot episode, I guess, of Small Batch News. I don't even think I had a name that first Saturday.
Yeah, and that was definitely a unique idea, great idea, I think. Like, I really enjoy your episodes. I am an episode behind, though. We need to catch up.
Yeah. Oh, this last one was a good one, man. It was a big one. I had 5 companies on this last one.
Yeah. So Donald wants to know, what do you classify as small batch companies based on product sales, amount of products?
Before I started, I got in a group message with the Round Robin guys, and we actually talked about this, and we came up with 3 different prerequisites for what we would call small batch, and that's that there's no more than 3 employees that's not family, that they don't have large inventories of product. You know, they may have a small inventory, or they make it to order. And then the third one was no large vats. You know, no large vats of product. We feel like that it degrades the quality of the oil and butter or whatever it is they're making. So no large vats. And I think it's grown to that now. You know, small batch news is a little bit more expansive than that. You know, it does include small companies, you know, very small businesses that people are running out of their homes or something like that. I will put people like that on there. And I'll talk about drop ship companies too. You know, we don't consider drop ship companies a small batch, but they are a small business, and these guys are just doing it in a different way. And they are very, you know, like Go Bearded and Lucky Boy. They are very involved in their oil blends. They're very involved in their scents. I know that for a fact because I talked to those owners, and those owners tell me about their scent selections and stuff like that. So we will include dropship companies as well as small batch food.
So how did the round robin begin? Were you the original member of this round robin?
I'm not involved in the round robin. I just love the round robin. No,
okay.
That's Chief's. That's Chief's idea, and I think it's a wonderful idea. I enjoy every episode of the round robin. You know, and that's another thing that small batch news is about. I like to highlight those people that I watch, that I enjoy, that I rely on. I mean, Kevin's nose is amazing. Chief is such a presence, and his knowledge and generosity is always present. Paul is a genius, and I've been buddies with Kyle since before small batch news was even thought of.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I trust these guys, and that's why I highlight the round robin and keep everybody updated on it, because I want everybody to watch the round robin guys, because they're informative and they're entertaining. So
yeah. Tara wants to know what those medals are hanging on your wall.
Those are from 5Ks and the 2-mile walk run that we did the other week ago, and stuff like that. And then this is the Hemp Wizard token that came with that comes with that will come with Hearthstone.
Okay.
Yeah, we did there's a small batch news episode around that as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What was your passion before the beard community? Like, what was something that you were really into, kind of did a lot with before entering this beard craziness?
To be completely honest, alcohol.
Okay.
I was a drunk. I've had a beard or some kind of facial hair since I could grow facial hair, but I had quit drinking in 2016, and I relapsed a couple or 2.5 years later or so. And then on January 8th of last year, my wife turned to me and said, "Let's quit drinking." And I said, "Man, that's a great idea." And so we stopped. And then it was about a month later, I started watching videos on YouTube. I always wanted to grow my beard out, but I'd get drunk and trim it. And so that's what I did for years and years and years before I started focusing. The beard is part of my recovery, because I did not take care of myself. I was not hygienic at all when I was drinking. Okay. And this is an outward expression of, I care about myself. I love myself, and my actions, I hope, show that I love you too.
Awesome. I bet you feel a lot
That's
better.
awesome.
I bet you feel a lot
Do what now?
I
Oh
bet
God,
you feel
yeah.
a lot better.
Oh, absolutely. And my brain works a lot better too. My brain works a lot better.
Yeah. Well, congrats on a year and a couple months sobriety right now. So that's
Yeah.
awesome to you and your wife. That's really cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's probably helped you a lot too, having somebody else wanting to do it with you too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So,
you know, she's
it gives you each somebody to lean on. You know?
yeah, and she's such an inspiration to me, and she's my best friend in the whole wide world. I mean, uh, she's everything to me, and her willingness to do this with me, because she was with me when I was sober before, and she was with me when I was drunk before I got sober the first time. So she's seen my good and my bad, and for her willingness to give up that, and now she, you know, her mind has changed as well. You know, she to even think about going out and partying now is, I don't even want to do that. You know, it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? And another thing with that is I'm also fully aware of that everybody else doesn't have that same problem. My problem is if I drink, if I drink one, I'm gonna drink a million.
Can't
You
turn
know,
it off.
I'm gonna drink the whole bottle. So,
Yeah.
and I don't like. I'm not a beer drinker. I was a whiskey drinker, so that's dangerous.
Is whiskey pretty popular where you live? Like your area? Is that like
Yeah, I mean, but you got the same trends that you got all over, you know, with the White Claws and stuff like that. You know, here we have Four Loco. I mean, if you really want to just go down with $5 and get yourself drunk, you go down and buy a Four Loco. So that'll do it.
Yeah, I've tried.
That'll do it.
Becky's one son,
I
he was talking about them, so I had to try one for, I think it was New Year's or something.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
man, this is terrible.
Well,
never had one.
It'll get you
you
drunk.
know, oh yeah, 90% of them taste horrible, but there's one I think that I found that tasted really good, and for Four Loco to taste good, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. You need Four Loco to taste bad. You need that.
So now that you're not drinking,
I
and aside from reviewing beer, or not reviewing, but giving news about beer
Yeah.
companies, what other things do you enjoy doing?
I love the outdoors. I love our garden. We garden a lot. We just started, I guess the week or two before the time change, which I hate, by the way. But I'll move on. We love our garden. We actually want to have a sustainable farm, and so we're trying to build up and work our way towards that. That's another project that we have. I love to hike and be in the outdoors and not be at work.
Not be at work.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of Four Locos. I just never tried one.
Yeah.
Mad Dog, yeah, I've had Mad Dog, of course.
Yeah, we did that when we was young. We did the Mad Dog when we was young.
That was the high school drink.
Yeah.
yeah.
I only drank Strawberry Hill when it was the only thing available. I drank a lot of Night Train because of Guns N' Roses.
Are you big into sports where you're at?
I like to watch sports. I love the Hogs, even though they really, really, really suck this year. Basketball and football both.
Yeah.
But I like to watch. I'm a big boy, so I'm not real athletic.
Interestingly, I have nothing to do with Arkansas. I grew up in New York and Pennsylvania, but back in the early '90s, I was a huge fan of Arkansas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lee Mayberry, Todd Day.
Yeah.
What's his name? Miller. I can still name him.
Yeah. Do you remember Corliss in the 94 team, Corliss Williamson?
Yeah.
Around here, when something's inevitable, we Corliss it. Like if somebody says, give your top 10 best Arkansas basketball players, but we're going to Corliss Williamson.
Okay. Yeah, that was a great team.
I'm from Arkansas.
Yep.
Yep.
And one of my favorite NBA players was from Arkansas as well, Scottie Pippen.
Oh, Scottie Pippen, yeah.
Or he at least went to Arkansas school. I don't.
He went to Arkansas State.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was from Arkansas. I think he was from Texas, but he went to Arkansas State.
Huh.
Corliss Williamson. I went to the same school as Corliss, a few years behind him. And I know people, he broke a backboard in junior high. And I know people that collected the glass from the backboard and kept it for years and years and years. You're in Northwest Arkansas. I'm in Central Arkansas. I want to be in the Ozarks like you, though.
Scottie Pippen was born in Hamburg, Arkansas.
Well, there you go. He was an Arkansas boy.
I thought so.
Arkansas boy strong.
His son plays in the NBA now, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm kind of not much of a fan of NBA as I used to be. Like when I was in high school, and I lived it. And so this year, I went to a University of Pittsburgh basketball game, and a month later, I went to a Denver Nuggets basketball game.
Oh,
and I so much enjoyed the college basketball more. Like it was so much more fun.
Yeah,
so much more exciting.
But, well, it's like the fans are more invested in college. I like football, but I don't like NFL. I like college football. And I like basketball. Yeah. I like basketball, but I don't like NBA. I like college basketball.
Yeah.
But now, as far as watching sports, I like to watch golf. I like to watch Olympics. I like to watch just about everything sport related. I will watch on TV if I'm in the mood to watch it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I always liked baseball, but it is such a slow, boring game.
Yeah.
It's so slow and boring to watch, though, on TV. It's like, man.
They've sped it up quite a bit in the majors. I don't know if they've done it to college yet. I haven't watched many games this year, but they've sped it up quite a bit. They got a clock now that the pitcher has to pitch within a certain time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Probably almost taking games in half the time they used to be.
Oh, probably. Because those pitchers like to sit up there and look around and and look over first base even when nobody's there.
It's a lot better to go to the game and watch it than on TV.
Oh, yeah. Going to a baseball game. I'll go to the local Arkansas Travelers games. I don't even know what they do, where they're ranked ever. But I'll go to one of their games. Yeah. It's a fun time. Chief was talking about the Buckeye Beard Battle. That's going to be so fun in August. I can't wait.
Yeah. How far of a drive would that be for you?
It's me and Kevin's going up together. I think it's supposed to take Kevin said like 14 and a half hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Kevin's a truck driver though, so I'm just his backup.
It's nothing for him.
Yeah. He ain't got no logbook this time though.
Yeah. Go as fast as you want and stop as long as he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Bruce City was asking where in Arkansas. Her dad used to live in Springdale. His job transferred him there for a few years.
Yeah. Springdale's beautiful. All that up there is beautiful. Arkansas is a very beautiful place to live. And I don't know how y'all feel about your state government, but our state government projects they hate us. So I love Arkansas as far as the scenery goes, but our state government.
I think that's a lot of governments.
I think so too.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna reach out to Steven or somebody. I need some information on that BBB event.
The Buckeye Beard Battle. It's
Yeah,
August 24th. It's going to be August 24th, and I think it's Newark, Ohio, at the hub.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, because I'm in southwestern PA. I'm just.
Oh yeah.
So Ohio stuff.
You're probably a couple hours away at the most.
Yeah.
I love it up there where y'all are too. Do what?
Yeah. Is it?
I don't know if it's on the beer calendar. I don't know.
Okay.
I think
I don't
so.
know.
I think it might.
Is it?
But Jason, here's the link.
Yes, it is on the beer calendar.
Okay.
They have an event page on Facebook.
Yes, they do. There's an event page. Yeah, I told Kevin too. I said, man, if you get the hankering to drink, I said, you've always got a DD while we're up there too.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know where Newark is, but I think that's South Ohio.
Is it?
I don't know. Let's look on a map here. Newark, New Jersey.
Nope.
Nope. That's the wrong one.
So it's east of Columbus.
East of Columbus. It's 3 hours and 18 minutes for me.
Oh
goodness.
That's not bad. 3 hours?
Yeah,
I expect it to be. I know they had a pretty good turnout last year, but I expect it to be overflowing.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be big. I mean, there's a guy coming to make a whole documentary about Mike and the Buckeye Beard Battle and all of us, you know, the beard community. So.
Will says you don't want to go to New York, New Jersey.
Newark, New Jersey. Yeah.
No.
That's where Don Long's from there. I think.
I know Jay Cruz lives in the area. I'm not sure exactly.
Central New Jersey.
Yeah.
I was going to say, doesn't he say Central New Jersey, and then everybody says there's no such thing as Central New Jersey?
Whenever he says, "Where's a place that you dream about going to?" I always say Central New Jersey to him. Yeah, see, Donald, he lives near there, Newark.
There you go.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that I just can't wait to meet. I mean, of course, Mike and Chief. Man, Chief has been a huge, huge help and inspiration to me. And of course, Kevin, I'm going to get to see him early. And I mean, everybody, I think James O'Rear said he's going to be there, and just a bunch of guys. It's going to be awesome. I was hoping that my wife was going to be able to go, but she's not going to be able to because school starts like right before that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about it, going there. I don't know if I can make it. I'm going to say I doubt it, but because of other trips I'm taking. But one of these years would be really cool.
I believe that's the weekend I'm booked to go to Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe at some point they have.
I think
a lot of weird stuff back in the day.
That's an interesting question. I mean, I've seen them on HBO and other cable, but I'm not sure if I've ever seen one on ESPN.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
maybe it's something we should look at.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got to meet Bearded Chief last month. Very cool guy. He drove all the way out to meet us, and he stayed for a couple minutes and then went back. Really cool guy, though. I was really happy to meet him.
He is. He is. I can't wait to meet him.
That's very cool.
Every time I make a small batch news episode that goes over 15 minutes, which is about every time, I think of Chief. He told me, you got to keep it under 15 minutes.
That's the hard part, though.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
What you?
Because I want to do like 20 companies. Yeah, Lee's going to be there. Lee and Kim's both going to be there.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's so much news.
Yeah. I mean, I could really talk about 20 companies at least once a month. I mean, everybody wants to drop on the first, and I could tell everybody all that stuff. I like to have the product in hand, but I do it without product and just tell about it. Because really, in my mind, my opinion of it matters. But breaking down the scent profile and doing all that stuff that the reviewers do is not my job. My job is to say, hey, here the squirrel's coming out with Smoky Barbershop. Here it is. It smells great to me. I love it. That's my job. And then periodically I can say, hey, there's some great reviewers over here. I watched this review and this review was funny or it was great. Chief's review on True North was fantastic and it was hilarious. And, I could point to those guys to say, if you want a scent profile broke down, those guys can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maine. Is that what it's going to be called?
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know, Terry. It all depends on when it will be. I've actually never been to Maine.
No, I was in Maine. They were busy. They were busy when I was. I think
I've loved
ghosted me.
They probably were. I've loved Maine since I was a little kid, even long before I ever went there. And I had the pleasure of living in Vermont for a year. And while I was in Vermont, we scooted over to Maine one time, and man, it was just beautiful. And we went through a town where every building was the same color. Every building. We walked into the McDonald's, and it was like they knew we was not from Maine as soon as we walked in.
Well, I'm sure they're used to seeing tourists and stuff.
I'm sure.
They call Maine vacation land.
Yeah. I can see why it's beautiful. And they have like 10,000 lakes.
Yeah. We went a couple years ago. I like my wife always asks me where I want to go on vacation. And like her idea of vacation and my idea are two different things. Hers is let's go somewhere and drive all over the place to see different things. My idea of a vacation is let's go find a cabin in the woods and just hang out and relax for a few days, you know? No,
that's the one right there.
You know, go. But anyway, she asked me one time where I want. I said, let's go up to Maine. So we went to, it was Old Orchard Beach in Maine. And it's in the southern part of Maine. So we just kind of got into Maine. But man, that was a beautiful beach. You would never think Maine has beaches, you know, but it was an awesome time.
And the lighthouses. I mean, if you go traveling up the coast in Maine, those lighthouses are just absolutely magnificent.
Yep. Yeah, we were just up that way about a month ago or so, and it was the wrong time of season. Wrong time of season to go look at lighthouses, but we went like in Connecticut because we kind of drove through Connecticut. We stopped and seen the Mark Twain house. You know, Mark Twain's one house up there. And then we went and checked out, there was a castle, I think it might have been in Massachusetts, but it was awesome. I forget the guy's name, but he was famous. He was an inventor, but he had a castle up there. It was pretty cool. But that's what she likes to do, go all these places and see stuff. And I mean, it's nice to see it, but I want to take some time to relax, you know? I don't want to be doing the whole time.
Right. I don't get enough time to relax as it is, so.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. You know, when we go off, you know, we have to leave the garden behind and the animals and all of that stuff, and it's difficult, but well, you do it, but it's difficult.
Okay.
I love all those states. The history up there where y'all are is just fantastic.
I put a link in the chat to actually ESPN did a show called Fear the Beard.
Oh.
And you can actually watch it on Mean Beard Company's blog.
Huh.
I didn't know about that until Robert Allen said back in 2019, ESPN did Fear the Beard. Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Hey, Mark.
Oh, boy, that's funny.
What kind of storm are you getting? Are you getting snow or rain? I'm going to guess rain because it's pretty warm here today.
Yeah.
It's rained here.
We're supposed to get y'all's. I guess that storm that he's getting right now is coming to us tonight. Matter of fact, I can hear thunder right now. So.
Who's Jelly?
Spears.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The labelers to start building a guest house. So, do you have a favorite beard company?
Ooh.
No. No. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Not that you admit to, right?
Yeah. No. I love them all. Hemp Wizard has been on quite a few times, and EDC's been on quite a few times. I love the Squirrel. I love Bearded Rack. I did a whole special episode about the Bearded Rack when he came back.
Mhm.
I love them all. So no, I don't have a favorite.
Yeah, there's a lot of great companies out there.
Absolutely. True North. I don't know why, but it surprised me how well their oil works in my beard. It really,
Yeah.
really works well. And I just got a hold of Earth and Sky, and my goodness, I love that scent. I love that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many good scents that these companies put together. It's
Absolutely.
amazing.
Well, be careful out there, Alan. Robert.
Yeah.
We're going to get that same stuff tonight.
We got snow out here. Piling up.
Ooh.
Big-
I just heard some thunder and it shook the house. So it's coming.
Yeah, I think they said this weekend we're supposed to get some snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming from us.
True North's butter is good too. It melts really, really well in your hands. It's super soft. I only put butter on my arms though, so I don't put butter in my beard. But when I first got True North's butter, I was compelled to put it in my beard. So I waited the 5 minutes, put the butter in my beard, just because it melted so well in my hands. I was standing there like this, going, "I'm going to put this in my beard." I just sat there and waited.
So why don't you regularly put butter in your beard? Is it because it's so humid down there?
First, I have several reasons, and the weather has absolutely nothing to do with it. First
Okay.
of all, when I put oil in my beard, it goes in real nice and easy and smooth. But a lot of times when I put butter in my beard, it's tacky and it pulls on my beard, and it's hard to comb back through it, and I don't like that at all. I don't like that struggle to comb my beard. If I comb my beard later in the day, yeah, I'm going to get that, that kind of catching at the bottom and stuff. But it's not near as bad as whenever I get a tacky butter in my beard. Secondly, is the time that I have to wait. I want to have a routine where I can, do this, and this, and then get out of the bathroom. So I don't want to wait or go off and do something else before I put something else in my beard. And third, I really don't see the benefit, because a good oil, if I'll usually at night, I'll use half again as much as what I use during the day. So I use a dropper during the day, and at night I use a dropper and a half. And when I wake up in the morning, my beard feels just as good as if I put butter in. I used to put butter in every day, every night, but I just don't anymore. I feel like I use really good oils. So those oils do really well in my beard. I really don't need anything extra. I have a good wash. You know, if I need conditioner, I have a good conditioner, and I use good oils in my beard. I really don't see the need for anything else.
So if you think the butter is tacky, then I guess balm is definitely a no. You won't use a balm.
I do use balms every now and then. When I put my beard up in a ponytail, I'll put balm on the outside. But all I'm doing is melting it in my hands and rubbing it like this on my beard, just to get those flyaways away. And I will make sure and wash my beard that night. So
some companies,
I will go nights without washing my beard. I used to skip every other night.
Some companies have a liquid butter. Have you ever tried one of those?
I have not, but I will. I want to. I need the experience of a liquid butter. So eventually I will acquire one and try it out.
Yeah, I've used it.
And no, I don't use any Gillette oils.
How about jam? Beard jam?
I mean,
or beard.
If I've got a good peanut butter.
Oh, Boss Man sells that beard jelly.
Jelly, okay.
I did try that early on when I started using products. I tried Boss Man jelly. I don't know how it works for you guys, but it did not work well for me. I did not like how it felt. I did not like it. It's the only time I've washed a product out of my beard.
So I never really tried it. But
I haven't either.
I've seen guys that swear by it. I mean, I'm not knocking them.
It just doesn't sound appealing.
Yeah.
That was early on, though, you know, when I was using butter too. So I thought that maybe the jelly would act as an oil and a butter. But now I really have no use for any of it.
The liquid butters are almost like putting oil in.
Yeah.
And they're a lot of times they're made of the same product, so it's just like you're putting a second oil in your beard.
Right. You know, Kevin gave me a Nicholas Beardworks bottle. I haven't tried it yet, but it's a oil butter combination.
Yeah, I've had one of those before.
Yeah.
They're expensive, but
yeah. He gave me two of them. One of them's almost empty, but I've yet to try it.
So Tara wants to know, what's the most unusual scent profile you have tried?
Man, that's a good question. I like unusual stuff, but it's only unusual. It's not unusual to me. You know, I mean, I like anything dirty, but I like anything clean too. I really don't know the answer to that question. I don't. I like dirt scents. Okay. I like dirt, literally moss. Dirt. I like earthy. You know, anything earthy. If you say earthy, if you say this oil is earthy, I'm probably going to try to get it. That's how I got Ghost from True North from Chief's review. Chief said earthy, and I was like, "Ooh, that sounds different." And then Kyle did his review on it, and he did not like it as much as Chief did, but he was talking about how sweet and earthy it was. And then he messaged me after his video and told me that I would probably really like it, and I bought it.
Ghost smells earthy.
Ghost is marshmallow and I believe dirt, some kind of dirt. And it's it's got a sweet, earthy smell to me. I smell a little bit of the marshmallow, but I mostly smell the earthy. And if I can smell the earthy, because I'm nose blind to a lot of different things, but if I can smell the earthy, then I love it because I can't. There's a lot of earthy smells that I can't smell.
Have you ever tried Ferocious?
No, I've never tried Ferocious.
Billy Rogers did a collab called Dirt Road Therapy, which I know has
Oh
dirt in
yeah.
it,
No, I could do that.
which is a pretty good one.
Yeah. I'm interested. I'm interested. Grindstone's got a one that comes out. I think he said it's going to come out in the fall. I can't remember the name of that one, but that one I've been wanting for a long time. And then, of course, I don't know what I. Oh yeah, Lee did that one. Rise Above This.
Yeah.
He said that I inspired him to do this, so I'm calling it mine.
Oh, that's cool.
This is absolutely. This is what I have in beard right now. This is oak moss, dense forest, freshly turned earth, sandalwood, cinnamon shavings, and Tahitian vanilla. Fantastic. It's got a familiar dirt smell. I've yet to smell an oil that smells like that old dirt, that you'd smell when you was a kid, like when you smelling a PVC pipe that's been sitting out for a few years. I've yet to find one that smells like that, but I think that one from Grindstone will. So I'm hoping that one's going to be what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
What's up?
But my idea was, and what started the Smoky Barbershop is I want a scent that is both dirty and clean at the same time. So I'm working my way towards that. This is the first iteration of that smoke and barbershop. So yeah, I'm working my way there. Yes. Yes, they do.
I've got one from Mountain State Grooming, and I've got some from Ruddy Man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're both good. I think in the southern states it would probably be more of a hit than up north.
What is it?
The liquid butters.
Liquid butter. I've had.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Do you use bird oil blends? Brad Glasser wants.
Yes. Yes. I use both. I love them both. I like thick oils. I like thin oils. I like medium oils. I like bird oils. I like emu better than ostrich.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I like when I do have bird oils, I like for it to be 50% or less. I would rather it not go over 50%.
Yeah, I think a lot of them might go up to 50, but I don't think anybody normally goes over.
The only ones that I know that do is Black Rebel.
Probably.
And I'm not sure if TJ does a Bearded Squirrel, if his Ultra Premium goes over 50, because he's got both ostrich and emu.
Now that one premium. Might.
It might. Yeah.
So vetiver's like a earthy smell, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like vetiver. And I like tobacco too. Some people call tobacco an earthy scent. I don't really know if I'd classify it as an earthy scent, but I like tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They might be thinking more of like tobacco as the plant than smoking.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Well,
but I like anything clean too. So, I mean, I'm willing to dive into that as well. Don't get me wrong.
It's like barbershop. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, there's a barbershop craze kind of going on right now, and I'm all for it, And then, you know, that's my collab with Hip Wizard, Cutting Edge. It's got the Small Batch News logo on it.
cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. And it's a beautiful, clean scent. It's a barbershop with a wizard's twist. And then Florida Boys Grooming just came out with his barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fantastic barbershop. It's fantastic. It's got hay in it as its first scent, and it's got a sweet kind of barbershop to it. I love this one. And if you mix that one with Cutting Edge, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. $25, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Kevin has an encyclopedic knowledge of beard oils and scents.
I'm kind of with you.
I've seen him pick secret scents out of oils. Fantastic.
How he picks some of the stuff out he does, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in awe.
Yeah, I'm kind of like you. I wouldn't want to do reviews either. I can't describe scents. I can't always pick them out. I just know if I like it or not,
Yeah. That's it. That's for me. My nose is getting better, and I can see it if I go back and watch episodes of Small Batch News. I can see it that I am picking out a few here and there. Because I mean, I'm trying a lot of oils, a lot of different scents. So I can pick some out, but there's some that I just can't smell. I mean, and this is the first time that I'll say it publicly, but I'm nose blind to talc now. I don't know if it was Fable's barbershop that did it to me or what it was, but I put in MSG's barbershop the other night, and it smelled great. It smelled like a barbershop, but I couldn't smell any talc. And the wife said she smelled baby powder. And I was like, oh, well, this must be a talky barbershop. So I can't smell talc anymore.
I don't know about alfalfa, but I've got one that's straight hay.
Yeah. Yeah, this barbershop is fresh cut hay, lemon zest, jasmine petals, sandalwood, amber woods, sagebrush, pinyon leaf, cashmere, and musk. I mean, that is a complex barbershop profile. It is bad to the bone.
Tyler, I am drinking Snowy Elk Coffee Company Dark Roast. It's a local coffee roaster here in town. And you're drinking banana flavored from San Marco. I have a banana flavored coffee from Canada I haven't tried yet. I'm kind of hesitant.
Bananas in my coffee.
Why are you hesitant?
I typically don't like flavored coffees, so
yeah.
And the banana, I could smell it like outside the bag, but I'll try it eventually.
Yeah.
Not that excited about it.
Yeah, I don't like flavored coffees either, unless it's chocolate or vanilla or something like that.
So some dark roasts have like a natural chocolate flavor, and I do like that, like the natural flavor.
Yes.
Other than that, not much for flavored.
Yeah.
But there's all kinds of flavors. There's raspberry. There's all kinds of flavors out there. Brandy.
Oh, Kyle, I've been there.
I don't like any flavors.
Too bad, man.
I'm a cream and sugar man though, so
My wife's a
my
little
daddy
bit.
liked his black coffee.
My wife's a little bit of cream and a little bit of coffee with her sugar. That's my wife.
I have mine black almost all the time.
Yeah, I only drink it black, and so I didn't always drink it black. I used to love it with lots of sugar and then cream, but at one point I was trying to lose weight, so I cut it out, and I just haven't gone back. So
When I was in the field in the Army, we just had coffee. We didn't have all these things to add into it. We're out
you
in
didn't have the
middle.
little powdered creamers and sugar packets.
You if you got a hot breakfast that morning out in the
Oh.
field, maybe,
Oh,
but most of the time it was just black coffee with grounds in it.
yeah, I get it.
I don't mind grounds in my coffee, but I gotta have cream and some sugar, not too much.
Thanks for listening, honey.
Yeah,
She's trying to get back to work and trying to get everything done from home.
dirt.
Nice.
Yeah, jacked up. He drinks a good coffee. I still have to try it. I want to. I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
I was gonna say, what does he drink?
It's like Spears or something like that, or something. I'm sure he'll say it. I think it's like a company out of Minnesota or something like that. Stronger and stronger. Yeah.
It wasn't World War II, Stu.
I was dependent on just MRE coffee when I was out in Iraq. So Sparkies.
I did a lot of that too.
Yeah. I used to collect coffees from the people that didn't drink coffee. I would collect their coffee packets from their MREs. And
yeah, it was either coffee or the Tabasco sauces.
Yeah. Yeah, jacked up. He drinks Sparkies. That's what it is.
Sparkies.
Java John's roasting. Yeah, I think J. Cruz did a show about Java John's.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
There's a coffee company that makes beard oil out of their coffee ground, called Java Beard.
Oh, Java Beard.
They infuse coffee ground, like they soak coffee grounds in oil for like a month or something like that, and then they take the coffee grounds out and sell the beard oil.
Nice.
Creamer wasn't invented yet.
Fought in the Civil War. Oh, you.
I don't know about a makeshift MRE heater bomb, but I heated mine MREs on the back of the tank. Just fire up the jet turbine engine and they cook real quick.
Yeah, it's dark. And a lot of grounds in it too. That's one that's kind of overflowed with grounds.
My mom talks about coffee down in Louisiana being real strong. When they were younger and stuff, they went to Louisiana and she asked for a cup of coffee, and she said it was like syrup.
Well, I believe it.
Yeah.
Kyle, I bet you're walking in snow right now.
And that was uphill. And that was uphill both ways, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes, it was a M1A1 Abrams.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably why I have bad knees now. Jumping on and off tanks.
Chief, I wasn't a fan of it. I didn't really like it. In fact, I think I gave it to Scott.
Yeah, you did. It's all right. It wouldn't be a favorite, but
I
fact,
got some too.
Yeah, even Jason got some.
yeah, we figured Jason wouldn't like it. So.
I
So they have
haven't
like
tried it yet.
They have like a blueberry coffee, a dark roast coffee. Then they have an unscented coffee. And to me, it just smells like hot trash.
This one ain't even opened yet.
The blueberry
Which one is that? Is that the espresso or something like that?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino, yeah. So that's how thrilled I was. I didn't even open some of them. I just gave them away.
When you bought him, he's telling me all about this company, and
I was excited.
Got a bunch of stuff.
I was excited. I bought like the whole lineup, and I was disappointed.
I'm glad you didn't talk me into buying a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you tried Hemp Wizard's new coffee since?
I have not.
Oh gosh, you're gonna love them. You're gonna love them.
Most coffee beard oils I do not like.
Oh, you don't?
I love
Okay.
coffee.
Well then,
As much as I love coffee, most of them I do not like.
I was wearing a coffee scent the other night, and I told the wife, I said, as you go on throughout the day, it kind of smells like I spilled coffee on myself 3 hours
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's kind of the feeling I get with a coffee.
Yeah.
Never been one of my favorites. On a Hoovercraft? No, I've never driven my tank on a Hoovercraft.
How about hovercraft?
No, I've driven it on a train. I've driven it on a boat, on a barge to take them across the ocean, but never on a hovercraft.
That one ain't bad. It's coffee cake.
No.
It'd have to be a pretty strong hovercraft to hold 66 tons.
Yeah, it's amazing. Just the ships that carry them. Really, I mean, it's amazing that it's possible.
Yeah, when we'd load them on the train, we'd have to have 66 chains in the front and 66 chains in the back.
Yeah,
holding it on just the rail car.
Yeah. I had to do the same thing. I was a medic, but I still had to help load the Bradleys and M113s onto the train, and then they get loaded on a boat. And
sometimes I had to go and ride in those Bradleys and stuff. A lot of times my tank ended up being in the shop.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people that they love coffee, but they don't like beard oil coffees. It's it's like with everything else, like I love peppermint beard oil. Some people hate peppermint. It's just the only one I really like. Well, there's a couple I guess I do like, but True North, the coffee and caramel is really good. But that's got caramel in it, so it kind of overruns the coffee.
Yeah.
And I think Miami Beer Co. has a good coffee one. If I'm not, I might be confusing them with a different company though. It's been a while.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he has one.
I might be thinking of someone else.
Yeah.
Florida Boys just came out with Dirty Luck. It's got coffee in it, but it kind of goes away pretty quick. It doesn't linger like a lot of coffee scents do. And everything else takes over. It's whiskey, Irish cream, cinnamon, coffee, oak, spiced tobacco, and tonka bean.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Yeah. I like cake too, but I don't want my beard to smell like cake.
Yeah, I've used a Fable Scribe. I think someone actually gave me that one.
Yeah, never tried it.
Yeah, it is Miami. It's Cali 8.
Oh,
there
I
you
don't
go.
think I have that one. That's probably the only one of his I don't. Probably because I always order Blue Collar Boys over and over again.
Jason, did you get turned on to coffee now?
Not to drink it, no, but
Put it in
that
your
coffee cake. Well, I have that one from Long Island. That it's downstairs, but it's like pumpkin and coffee.
Yeah.
I like it, but this one, not that one. Where'd it go? But the coffee cake one, and then this mocha one smells like chocolate to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could be just me. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, did you like feeling beard with it? Just not the smells, or you don't remember?
I don't remember. I think the smell would kind of
Yeah.
overbeared any benefit I got from the oil.
I might
To
try
me.
coffee cake tomorrow. I might try coffee cake tomorrow.
The coffee cake is just a cake.
Yeah.
If I want coffee in my, I'll just drink some coffee. It normally ends up in there anyway.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So, Clay, any sneak peeks to the next episode of Small Batch News?
Right now, I think I want to talk about Rebellious. I haven't talked about Rebellious yet, and I've got 2 of his oils. I want to try that. So I want to talk about him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about next episode, but I want to get soap companies back on. And I tried I went to a flea market in a town nearby and picked up some soap from that flea market. She makes it in Yellville, Arkansas. I don't think she has a website yet, so I don't think I'm quite ready to put her on Small Batch News, but I want to get her there. I like to do that with Stacy with Wicked Wednesday. When I first started talking to her, she didn't have a website, and I kept encouraging her to get a website or an Etsy or something like that. Please, I want to get you on Small Batch News, and
I like her
she
soaps.
did.
I'm a big fan.
Oh yeah, Perfect Exfoliated Man is one of my staples in the shower now.
Oh, there you go, Matt Foley. I was going to answer, but there you go. Leather, vanilla, and mint. Very
I didn't
unique.
know if we could answer yet. That's why I didn't. I didn't know if we had to wait till
Leather,
Sunday.
vanilla, and mint.
Yes, we each picked a scent.
Yep. Picked
Yeah.
our
Whoop.
favorite. And
So whose was whose?
I'm willing to bet most people could guess that watch us regularly. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Whose is whose? Who would you guess?
I think yours is mint.
It is.
I think that Scott's is leather
It is.
and Jason's vanilla.
See?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a fairly unusual combination.
It is, yeah. So, I mean, we were trying to come up with something different and something. I mean, I don't just love vanilla. I mean, I like mint and I like leather. So,
yeah.
I thought I like vanilla too. So I thought, well, we kind of figured mint, leather, and throw in some vanilla and see what it smells like.
Yeah, it was actually quite easy for us to just pick the scents. Chris and True North had to do all the hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just had to pick.
They have to make it
We
work.
just had to pick what we wanted, and Chris did all the work.
Yeah.
And Tara, of course. Yeah. I'm really excited to see the artwork.
Yeah.
And there, whoop.
I would have loved to have seen. Oh.
There was 5 of them that we had to choose from.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I would have loved to have seen TJ's face whenever I told him I wanted barbershop with smoke in it.
Yeah, that's definitely different.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah, but it works. Golly, it's good.
Yeah.
peppermint.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was a good mix. At least what I got was a good mix.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tara. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I should know better.
Yeah.
His lowly assistant. Just pesters him all day. He's probably too busy doing all that nice artwork.
Yeah.
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 We had 5 different ones to choose from.
Yeah, we had 5. I don't know how many it took for them to get to that 5, but we had 5 to choose from. And fortunately, we liked one of them, like collectively, better than the others. So we didn't really have to change or do more than 5.
Yeah, we didn't have to like.
How much different were they?
Actually, some of them were quite different.
Yeah.
Really?
One we swore was spearmint.
Yeah, one was just, I think it might have had so much vanilla in it that it sweetened up the peppermint and it smelled like spearmint.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Huh.
But I think the one we picked, you can smell all the scents in them if you think about it. You can. Yeah.
I think that's what I liked about it.
Yeah. I like the idea, though.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite food?
I like Mexican food a lot. Big burritos. I love those. And I love burgers.
Yeah.
I love burgers.
I wouldn't argue with any of that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, can't go wrong. Tacos and burgers.
Oh, it works.
Yeah.
So, did anyone have pizza today?
I did.
Being that it's pie day.
Kind of.
I had a piece of lemon meringue pie today.
Well, that's pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We got some. I just haven't had.
I kind of had pizza. It was my wife, if we get Subway, she gets a flatbread with the meatball sauce, pepperoni, and I get double provolone on it, double shredded cheese on it, and the fresh thick chunks of mozzarella. I mean, and when they heat it up in their little oven, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. Well, we got it like
that sounds fantastic.
it is pretty good. We got it like 3 days ago, and she still had half of it in there. And I was running.
Oh goodness!
I was running late, and I said, "Are you going to eat this or not?" Oh, go ahead. So that's what I had for supper. Her other half of her pizza hoagie.
So how was it a few days after?
It was pretty good. I mean, that flatbread's a little bit firm, but
Yeah.
I nuked it in the microwave for a little bit. It softened it up some. Oh,
You had me at mess.
oh yeah, it's a mess. Those girls
I
are
love messy food.
yeah, those girls are like, they put it in there and they'll put it in their oven for, I don't know, 30 seconds or something, and it dings. They open it up. I said, no, it ain't done yet. You got to get all that cheese melted, So they put it in for a little longer. And, oh yeah. Oh, I'm good in that department, Chris. I'll be good.
Oh, that's a lot of cheese.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. I don't plug up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna. Me and my wife are gonna go get some of that Beto's pizza sometime. We're gonna plan a weekend and go get some, since that's where we were supposed to meet up at the Pittsburgh meet, but they weren't big enough for us, so
No.
we didn't get it. So.
No. They weren't big enough for their regular crowd.
Yeah.
And then add 10 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thank God, man. Big Stu came through. He's like, okay, let's go to this place. That worked out really good. Had some warm, regular pizza.
With cold cheese.
Nope. Hot cheese. Hot cheese. Thin crust. Real Italian pizza. Costco pizza.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I saw this like kind of reel where this guy was holding up 2 pieces of paper to his wife, and he's like, okay, pick one. This is what we're going to do for dinner. And I'm like, one was like eat at home, and then the other one was eat at a private exclusive club. And that's what she picked. And then it shows him at Sam's Club eating pizza.
Yep.
Well, it is a private exclusive club.
It is. It is. Members only.
Yeah, that's true.
No, every time.
My favorite one is when
Go ahead, Clay.
My favorite one is when the guy asks the girl to guess where they're going to go for dinner, and she says some restaurant, and he goes, "You got it on the first try."
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna have to try that sometime.
With a fork?
Yeah.
I don't like spaghetti sauce, so I would rather have spaghetti with butter and Parmesan cheese.
That my
Yeah.
kids ate a lot of spaghetti like that.
Yeah.
But buttered noodles, they'd always call it. I want buttered noodles.
Yep. I'll take some egg noodles and put some butter on it and salt and pepper. My goodness. I'll eat that all day long.
A Ziploc bag? I'm confused.
Yeah. I usually, I mean, we use the marinara, and usually it's ragu. I mean, we're simple people, but I don't necessarily like spaghetti. I'll either cook like elbows or
Yeah.
ziti or rigatoni or something different.
Mhm.
And I don't know if anybody else does it, but we'll brown up, some Hamburg, and we mix Hamburg in with it too. I don't know if many people do that or not, but
Like goulash.
That's the way my mom used to do it.
yeah.
She like a meat
Isn't that
sauce.
goulash?
She put it in with her goulash. It has like uh for me anyway, it has like tomatoes in it and corn and
Mhm.
potatoes
Oh,
and stuff like that. It's like a thick stew. And it's got elbow noodles. At least my mom, she called it jungle stew growing up.
yeah.
It was just everything in it.
Goulash, I remember, is just the noodles, the elbows, hamburger,
Yeah.
like spaghetti sauce, like light spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever leftovers you
Maybe
had.
tomatoes, but I don't recall it being like a stew or potatoes in it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's different, different recipes.
I'm
That's
just a
why.
simple Arkansas boy, so
Yeah. Brad, that's why I don't like the spaghetti per se. That's why I like the smaller things, and I can get it on a spoon and or a fork and open my mouth big enough to
yeah.
get it past the beer. But you still always get the red. I always get the red corners. It happens.
Yeah.
It's hard to hide
I
it on
just
your
wipe
beer.
it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything gets lost in my beer.
I'm flavor savers.
Snacks for later.
I bet you'll tell me, hey, you got something in there. Well, yeah, that's bound to happen.
Oh,
Pepperoni in the
Yeah,
sauce.
yeah, Big
that
Stu.
sounds good.
Yeah, we'll make that too. Like we'll take ziti. We call it baked ziti. You take the ziti's like a little small rigatoni, but yeah, you boil that, and then you mix it in with the sauce, and then you pour it in like a Pyrex glass pan or something, and then put a bunch of cheese on it and pepperoni in it, and then you'll bake it, and it's almost. I mean, you kind of almost got to cut it like lasagna almost, to get it out. But yeah, that's good stuff. Gotta love pepperoni.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I seen a guy the other day say that was the reason that he grew a beard, so that he'd have snacks for later.
pepperoni bread.
Yeah, pepperoni bread from Oakmont Bakery. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard that's a popular place, Oakmont Bakery. I've never been there.
Yeah, my wife loves it. We go there all the time, and like now, I forget when they start, but until Easter, they have I pronounce it patchkes. It's like I don't know how you pronounce, but it's spelled like Paczzych or something. And more or less what it is it's like a bigger stuffed donut. It's kind of a thicker batter, and they're bigger, and you can get like raspberry, apple, peach, lemon, like Bavarian cream. I call Bavarian cream, you know. And they got like the white, fluffy type, more cream, like what's in a ladyfinger. And yeah, they got peanut butter ones, but yeah, those are my favorite. But they got the cream puffs too. Those are like a Bavarian cream, and they're like a flaky pastry. Those are good, and they're cakes. But anyway, it's ruined my wife. We got a local bakery now, young girl. She started baking stuff, and she goes, "You need to stop there and get me some stuff." So I stopped one day and got her some. She tried one cookie and a couple of the cupcakes. I wound up eating the rest because Oakmont ruined her. You know,
Oh wow.
she just. Right on. I chew. You know, you guys see me spit. I get snuffing, not spit stains or nothing, but I get the grains when I put in a fresh chew. I always get grains, and my wife said, "You got snuff in your beard." I said, "I'm going to add that back in later." No, but you know, I seen a thing on IG one day, a reel about Pittsburgh bakeries, and Oakmont was one of them. But there was like 7 or 8 more bakeries that were listed, and they all looked good. But she finds a place and she sticks with it. She's a picky eater. It's hard to get her to try new things, but yeah.
Tara can't make it through the donut talk. I hear she really likes those Boston cream donuts.
Reindeer head cakes.
Okay. I got one for you, Big Stu. We got the Santa Claus face cake this year. That was the first cake we ever tried from them. And there was so much icing on it, you know, to make the beard and the hat. And, well, the hat there was like a little cake on top of the big cake, but there was so much icing on it. And when we got it home, well, it wouldn't even fit in the box. You couldn't close the box. They had it in the box and they had the lid taped up. And so we got home. Of course, it was Christmas. So we had a shit ton of food in the fridge. We really didn't have room to put it in there. And we should have, because his beard started slowly sagging and melting off, you know.
Oh wow.
He was getting deformed. Yeah. It was the best cake I ever had. They're so moist. You know, she loves their cupcakes because they're so moist. And she always puts stuff in the fridge, which I don't like to because, in my opinion, I think it dries it out. But that cake, we wound up cutting it up and we put it in a Tupperware container. Now that sealed it up and it didn't dry out. That cake stayed moist for days. And
nice.
Yeah.
Guys, I hate to cut y'all short, but I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
about staying
Understandable.
longer anyway.
Yeah,
But thanks for coming on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we really
Yeah, great.
and
great
I appreciate it.
Yeah, great talking to you.
Yeah, it was a good time.
A
aloha.
little late, Ken.
Aloha.
Well, I don't know. Aloha can be goodbye too.
It is. Aloha
Yes, it could.
is everything.
Yeah. Yes.
But everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be on again next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern for another great live stream. And just respect the journey, everyone.
Later, guys.
Have a good one, everybody.
See you later.